What up, Sam? Kazin, what's up, bro? Jojo, what's good? This shit. Who knows what the fuck this is? What up, George? Who knows what the fuck that is? This looked like it might be a verse. What's up, Ron? What up, Rico? Okay. This looks like it's all. Okay. What up, Sav? Snare, snare. Rim shot. Right, rim shot. Perk rhythm, kick, kick, snare, kick. What up, Champ Music? Oh, we got cymbal. Yerp. That's fucking looks like it's all drums. Hi-hat. Yeah, but once you get it once you get it color coded and everything, it ain't nothing crazy. It's just a lot of stacks. What the fuck is this? Y'all know about this right here? This little button in the bottom corner? This guy? This'll like I already turned down the gain in a lot of these waves. I'll probably have to do it even more. But this button right here, you can increase the size of the wave without messing with the actual gain. So like what I'll do is when I get a session like this, like where I don't see a lot of stuff, I didn't see this right here, I'll go ahead and turn it up. All right, so this is a shaker. And then what I start to do is a hi-hat. What I'll start to do is I'll run this with my color code, right? Yeah, it's an artist track. Stemmed out. So oh shit, I didn't God damn it. Ah, fuck. What is this? Oh man. God damn it. No. All right. If you start getting a little mixing business, right? Yo, one of the things I can't recommend enough is inside your songs folder, make a folder for the artist and then save all your sessions in there. That way you stay a lot better organized. What up, sweetie? All right. Where's my template? Mix bus routed. Boom. rocker. Exactly, Ron. Exactly. Okay, new song. You could change the folder that your stuff gets saved in by clicking this right here. All right. Mix routing. Boom. So this is the same setup that I have on all my tracks. You know, the filter bypass filter, and then I've added a vocal bus in the back end. I'm a little irritated right now, cause if you guys ever work with somebody to get your stuff mixed, you know, somebody coming out of another studio or whatever, you want to, if you're using auto-tune, send your tracks processed with the auto-tune already. Like, print it with the auto-tune. Because what's going to happen is everybody approaches auto-tune differently, right? So what's going to happen is you're going to have one auto-tune that you like. You spent, 3 hours in the studio cooking, making it sound the way you want. And then, hold up. Yo. What's up? Yeah, I hear you. What's up? Y'all boys sent it? Hold on. Oh yeah, I was just looking in the old. Let me see. Yeah, I still don't have a new WeTransfer. Just ask me if you're finna send it tonight, bro. Because I'm at the desk right now. If you, uh, I know it's kind of aggravating to rebounce it and everything, but like I can get this done for you tonight if I get it. You know. I'm ready. I'm already working on it right now, bro. Okay, that's what's up. That's what the, that's what's up, bro. That's a good test. Right. Bet that up. All right, bro. Y- All right, appreciate it. Thanks, Bob. All right, bro. Peace. My bad, y'all. So anyway, what I was saying is if you work with somebody who's hello, hello. All right, bro. That's all right, bro. Bet. All right, peace. But like, if you got a, if you have, if you have a, if you have any type of like vocal processing, like if you're like a Travis Scott type rapper and you got like guitar pedals on your shit, you know what I mean? Like, do not send your engineer a reference track and then expect him to recreate your vocal chain, bro. Just bounce your shit the way that the way that you want to hear it, and then just let your engineer mix that. It's gonna wind up being a better process for everybody, especially. And this might seem a little counterproductive in just like the whole American, like the customer is always right culture. But you want to make especially with the fucking prices that we're charging nowadays, bro. What we have to work at to get work, bro. Like, you know, if I'm doing something that's extremely reasonably priced, you know what I mean, you want to make it as easy for me as possible. You know what I mean? Once it starts once it starts becoming difficult and it's not fun, you know, because for people who like to mixing is fun. But, you know, if it starts to become a mission and it's like, oh, bro, like, I hate seeing your phone number because I know I'm gonna have to mix something and, you know, go out of my way. Like, that's not the vibe that you want to create with your engineer, you know. Um, the first and most practical reason, Ron, is because you don't know, like, you can't expect me to have all the same VSTs that you have. So if I don't have your VSTs and you send me your MIDI, that don't do nothing for me. I'm not gonna be able to work with that. All right, so the first thing that I do, yeah, no, Ghost, bro, trust me. There's a lot of engineers like that who are really feeling themselves, bro. There's a lot of engineers that are like that, really feeling themselves. I'm not like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't beat people in the head, so I want to be able to kick this shit out as fast as I possibly can to you, and me trying to figure out how to redo your auto tune does not help. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check my gain structure right here, and I'm gonna get this track peaking at like -6. Look for the loudest part, probably the one with the 808.
Like I'm looking from the other side. Victims of homicide, trick them and pick them, their mama cry. The system convict them, then hung them dry. Shift them and twist them from hunger eyes. Switch them and miss them 1,000 times. And feel like they just stolen minds. So now I'm praying that I see them on the other side. Another ride, how we coincide. Can't coexist cause our thoughts collide. But
Alright. Alright. So that's good. Got decent gain now.
Homicide, trick them and pick them, their mama cry. The system convict them, then hung them dry. Shift them and twist them from hunger eyes. Switch them and miss them 1,000 times. And feel like they just stolen minds. So now I'm praying that I see them on the other side. Another ride, how we coincide. Can't coexist cause our thoughts collide. But I do insist cause I'm filled with pride. And I never miss, got an eagle eye.
And what I'll do is I'll turn this up right here so I could actually see the waves, even though this shit is so low. That's one of my favorite functions of Studio One. Right. So now I'll kind of I'll set up my hierarchy of sounds. Right. So we know the kick is the loudest sound. So we put the kick up at the top. Let's see. We got kick stacks going on. Where's my snares? I'll find these snares. Oh God, that's a lot of snares. Yeah. Yeah, King. Indeed it is. Alright, so another thing I'll do is, like, I already know, like, these are, I could see just how the producer has his hierarchy. He wants this snare to be the loudest, this is the second loudest, and this is kind of like the flavor layer. And then what I'll do is I'll take it and I will just add bus for selected tracks. That way I have one channel to work with. And typically, bro, when producers, like, unless I hear like a sonic like problem where something is just incorrect, like the way that they leave their kicks and their snares, I leave that shit alone, you know, just boom. Because you start, especially if the producer is involved in like in like the revision process or something like that. Where is this? Add bus for selected channels. If that producer is involved in the revision process, you do not want to go messing with their drums. That is a huge no-no. Is this rim shot part of the snare? Oh no, it's a different deal. Okay, cool. All right, so we got a percussion rhythm, and we got heavy hi-hats, new school hi-hat, slow hi-hat. What the fuck is this? Okay, shakers. We went in with the percussion on this one. Nah, yeah, this is recorded at someone else's studio about 40 minutes down the road. All right, so boom. That shit right there, what I just did, organizing the drums, that is so important, man. Like, just to kind of get a visual representation of what you think when you when you have like whatever's supposed to be the loudest sound as far as your drums is concerned, like top to bottom, it makes it easier to look at. It makes everything easier to deal with. All right, so, and I'm waiting on these auto-tune vocals to come back because this hook is. Yeah, you can tell it needs it. So next thing I'm gonna do is find a BPM, and the easiest way to grab that is just to go to the find that first kick. I've got all the tracks highlighted. I'll find this first kick right here. Boom. Now pay attention to the snare. We got a snare right here, and I'll just adjust the tempo until that snare lands on the 3 beat. That looks about right. 150. 151 is a little off.
Boucher, clean money music. Yo, is anybody out there? Hey, can anybody hear me? Hey, Boucher, clean money music. Yo, is anybody out there? Hey. Anybody hear me? Yeah. 'Cause I can see so clearly. Yeah.
Oh God, I gotta mute that hook. Ugh. All right, so here's the hook. with a whole bunch of fucking stacks we don't need. God, I hate it when people do this. Look, and then I'll send this to the vocal bus. I'll mute the fuck out of it.
Boucher. Clean money.
I don't understand though. I feel like I'm missing a bar here. But we don't go any further back.
Boucher. Clean money music. Yeah.
All right.
Who could I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection.
Set my Texan, set my connection. Cause I want protection.
Medicine, my made up system. My medicine to make them I'm expert in the art of hurt.
All right. Who produced this? The engineer who recorded it and my buddy Trackformers. Blue goes to band. Add bus for selected channels. 2 vocals. All right, now we all bust out. I'm liking it. All right. So now we will do a little drum mix. Let me go ahead and throw Love, that is a very unprofessional question. That is not part of my job here. Mix tool, I put that shit on everything.
Boucher. Yeah. Who could I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection.
Cause you What up, Z? All right, cool. So what I'm doing now is I'm focusing on my drum mix. They've got, what we got? We've got 3 hi-hats. It's just a gain plugin. It doesn't do anything but adjust the gain. So I've got 3 hi-hats, a cymbal, a shaker, and 2 percussion rhythms, right? So the percussion, these 2 percussion rhythms, boom, that's easy. We could just hard pan those left and right. What I need to do right here is I need to figure out what I want to do. What I want to do with as far as panning the hi-hats. And the way this is set up, because I don't want the mix to get lopsided when he takes these parts out. So it looks like this slow hat is the most constant and the most present. Yeah, it's the slow hat is the most present. So I'm gonna leave that in the center, and then I'm gonna pan the other two boys left and right. See what we got. Now that I'm listening to it, I know what I want to do. The heavy hat and the slow hat, they kind of play off each other. So I'm gonna have those dance in the headphones back and forth. And I don't like the way that's moving, so I'm gonna reverse the way they're switched, left to right, like a book. That's pretty cool because it goes left speaker, right speaker, snare. So it's bam bam ka. That's dope. I like it.
Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection.
Bro, the fucking fader port is so dope on audio tracks. Like when it doesn't have to load VSTs, like just being able to go through the mixer with the scroll wheel is god. Alright, where's that cymbal at? Where's the 808 at?
Looking from the other side. Victims of homicide, tricked them and picked them, then mama cried. The system convict them, then hung them dry. Shift them and twist them from hunger eyes. Switch them and missed them 1,000 times. And feel like they just stolen minds. So now I'm praying that I'll see them on the other side. Another ride, how we coincide, can't coexist cause our thoughts collide. But victims of homicide, tricked them and picked them, then mama cried. The system convict them, then hung them dry. Shift them and twist them from.
Alright, now we can set up track spacer for a little side chain. What up, Bubba? Get that track spacer 2-point feezy. Set my attack to way up. Set my release about half a second. All right. What up, Cena? All right. Set this down to usually around 30 is a good side chain. Bomb. We'll take this guy, side chains 808, switch him to a post fader.
Looking from the other side. Victims of homicide, tricked them and picked them, then mama cried. The system convict them, then hung them dry. Shift them and twist them from hunger eyes. Switch them and missed them 1,000 times. And feel like they just stolen minds. So now I'm praying that I'll see them on the other side. Another ride, how we coincide, can't coexist cause our thoughts collide. But
oh, Sheila.
Pride, and I never miss, got an eagle eye. They stole the bliss when my people died. So I made a list to the day I died. Sometimes I feel like I'm looking from the other side. Sometimes I feel like I'm looking from the other side.
All right, what did we do with our vocals, Bobby Boucher? What's all this about, bruh? We punching in everywhere.
Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection. Gunning at my own infection. Sherlock in my own detection. I'm plugging my own connection. Questioning my own intention. Medicine my made up symptoms. My medicine that made them victim. I'm an expert in the art of hurt. Soiled from a lot of dirt. Addicted to collide. How's it fit?
Oh, this is that shit he does. God damn it. Great. different color for this.
Cause our thoughts collide, but attention, medicine, my made up symptoms, my medicine, the made. See, I'm an expert in the other hurts. See them on the other side, from the other side.
Okay, so this is, we'll call this Boo Shang. This is when he's singing. This will be Boo Raps. This is when the brother is rapping.
Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection. Intention, medicine, my made up symptoms, my medicine, the made them. I'm an expert in the other hurt, soiled from a lot of dirt, addicted, took a lot of perks, lost my bros in printed shirts, floss that shows to hide the hurt, swallow pride and force to smirk. Sometimes it feel like I'm looking from the other side. Victims of homicide, trick them and pick them, then mama cried. The system convict them, then hung them dry. Shift them and twist them from hunger eyes. Switch them and miss them 1,000 times. It feel like they just stolen minds. So now I'm praying that. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection.
Alright, where is this going? This is going to Boo. This is going to Boo.
Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine, my made up symptoms, my medicine, the made them. I'm an expert in the art of hurt, soiled from a lot of dirt, addicted, took a lot of perks, lost my bros in printed shirts, floss that shows to hide the hurt, swallow pride and force to smirk. Sometimes it feel like I'm looking from the other side. Victims of homicide, trick them and pick them, then mama cried. The system convict them, then hung them dry. Shift them and twist them from hunger eyes. With made up symptoms, my medicine, the made them. I'm an expert in the art of hurt, soiled from a lot of dirt, addicted, took a lot of perks, lost my bros in printed shirts, floss that shows to hide the hurt, swallow pride and force to smirk. Sometimes it feel like I'm looking from the other side. Victims of homicide, trick them and pick them, medicine, the made them. I'm an expert in the art of hurt, soiled from a lot of dirt, addicted, took a lot of perks, lost my bros in printed shirts, floss that shows to hide the hurt, swallow pride and force to smirk. Sometimes it feel like I'm looking from the other side. Victims of homicide, trick them and pick them, then mama cried. The system convict them, then hung them.
God, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Hate you.
Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine, my made up symptoms, my medicine, the made them.
I'm gonna do another bus for his singing parts. Oh my God, Ron just won the fucking oh, you just won the Chat of the Day award. Goddamn, bro.
Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine, my made up symptoms, my medicine, the made them. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine, my made up symptoms, my medicine, the made them. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine.
The thing about the thing about that Z is that it doesn't matter, bro. It's just you know, it's what you do for your clients. You're not being paid to give your opinion on their music. You're giving your opinion. You're getting paid to mix their music.
Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine that made them victims. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine that made them victims.
Help you make what?
Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine that made them victims. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection.
It depends on a couple things. It depends on.
I'm plugging my own connection.
It depends on. It depends on how. Oh God. It depends on a couple things. It depends on how many tracks they are. It depends. It depends on how well the vocals were tracked, and that's pretty much the two things. Like this studio does a good job tracking vocals. Like if the vocals are tracked on a good preamp and a good mic, then you put the Slate Vocals warm vocals preset on it.
Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine that made them victims. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine that made them victims. Who can I call for protection? Running from.
But usually something like this, something like this. This will be This ain't gonna be This will take an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. Where is? Let me press Control Command S because Sound Toys always tries to sabotage me. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Little echo boy, running in the echo streets. What you gotta do when you grow up and have to place a slap delay on my tracks?
Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine that made them victims. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine that made them victims. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine that made them victims. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine that made them victims. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection.
Store preset. So I'll take, like, when I'm trying to figure out a slap delay, I'm really finna put this on a send. But when I'm trying to figure it out, I'll put it on the insert first, then remove it. Add an effects channel. Yo. Yo, like, I'm gonna tell you real quick, bro. Like, I figured I would do a free mix, or not free mix, but I would do a mix in front of you guys, right? So you could see like the whole process. Nobody really does this, right? Like, people will charge you $50, $75, $100 for a video like this, and I'm gonna stream it for you live because I like talking to you guys while I'm working. But like for real, it's not helpful to the process to hear any negative opinions about the song. Like you're not helping me get done any faster, and I'm not helping you teach, and I'm not helping you learn anything by responding to that. So anybody else who's in the chat that wants to share their opinions on Buddy's rap skills or what he sounds like or the shit that he's talking about, just fucking get it out of the way now, because it's not helping anything to see that in the chat. Like y'all just let me know if it's so horrible, and I'll cut the stream off and I'll do it solo.
Questioning my own intention. Medicine, my made up symptoms. My medicine that made them victim. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection. Gunning at my own infection. Sherlocking my own detection. I'm plugging my own connection. Questioning my own intention. Medicine, my made up symptoms. My medicine that made them victim. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection. Gunning.
See, so now I got that preset right there that I made. Boom, it's on Ascend. I can go ahead, color it green. Now slap delay, everybody is obsessed, bro. Everybody is obsessed with, and I see it like all the time with tutorials and shit like that. It's like everybody's obsessed with the, how do I get a wide vocal? Because like somewhere they heard some fucking mix engineer like gush about getting width out of something, and it's not really that fucking crazy of a thing to do. A lot of people like to throw a fuckload of stacks on their vocals. As you can see, this is just one main and one ad lib track. And this is how I prefer to do it. I hate dealing with a lot of stacks. It never really sounds as good as if it's one on one. So what I'll do is I'll run this slap delay on Ascend. All right.
Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection. Gunning at my own infection. Sherlocking my own detection. I'm plugging my own connection. Questioning my own intention. Medicine, my made up symptoms. My medicine that made them victim. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection. Gunning at my own infection. Sherlocking my own detection. I'm plugging my own connection. Questioning my own intention. Medicine, my made up symptoms. My medicine that made them victim. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection. Gunning at my own infection. Sherlocking my own.
Adrian, maybe in an analog environment. I don't feel that that's true in a digital environment. But try it on your own.
Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection. Gunning at my own infection. Sherlocking my own detection. I'm plugging my own connection. Questioning my own intention. Medicine, my made up symptoms. My medicine that made them victim. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection. Gunning at my own infection. Sherlocking my own detection. I'm plugging my own connection. Questioning my own intention. Medicine, my made up symptoms. My medicine that made them victim. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection. Gunning at my own infection. Sherlocking my own detection. I'm plugging my own connection. Questioning my own intention. Medicine, my made up symptoms. My medicine that made them victim. Who can I call for protection? Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection. Gunning at my own infection.
All right, so you see this shit right here? Like sometimes like whenever I track an artist, bro, I don't let this shit go, right? If you're gonna do last words like this on the beat, you see, like we're producers, so we see it on the beat, right? So you see this coming at the end of each quarter beat, right? So it's on rhythm. That is a rhythm that is going to ride throughout the track. So this shit right here, I don't like this, right? But maybe maybe Boucher, he liked that coming on the track with with a little stack, a little extra more force. So what I'll do is I don't want this delay to affect this part, right? So what you can do to kind of mitigate that is I'll right click on here, edit mute send automation, and I'm only gonna have this mute send. I'm gonna mute it right here. All right, so you see it's off.
Who can I call for protection? Running for my own reflect.
You see, and now it just let's see, we will just run that word.
Who can I call for protection? Running for my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention. Medicine.
You see, if you don't do that, right? This big phrase is your delay is going to repeat everything here, and it sounds a mess. Listen.
Who can I call for protection? Running for my own reflection.
We don't need all that. It sounds a lot cleaner if it's just one or two words with your delays.
Who can I call for protection? Running for my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention. Medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine that made them victim. Who can I call for protection?
Yeah, I don't know who told you that, bro, but they might be used to an analog environment. You have to, in an analog environment, you got to hit the tape, you got to hit the desk in a certain way for everything to react a certain way. In a digital environment, all that shit goes out the window. I mean, technically, you don't even really need the gain stage in a digital environment, but I do it anyway because I'm used to it.
Who can I call for protection? All
right, so right here, I'm gonna run a big reverb, my hall preset, and I like to the way I like to mix, especially if somebody has an ad lib track like this, is I'll get the majority of my space from processing the effects. I like to keep the lead vocal a little bit more dry, just because especially with somebody who's rapping like this, because it's going to sound a lot more clear,
Who can I call for protection? Running for my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging.
As a matter of fact, I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use the plate.
Who can I call for protection? Running for my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock.
I'm not even going to use that one. I need to change this. Where is... I don't like the way that sounds at all. Let's run... If y'all are looking for the trap verb, it's right here. And what everybody's doing is they're not dampening at all, or they're leaving a lot of the highs, not cutting the highs. You cut the lows, cut the shit out of the lows. This decay, that don't need to be no 4 seconds long. Mix all the way up.
Who can I call for protection? Running for my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention. Medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine that made them victim. Who can I call for protection? Running for my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlock in my own detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intention.
Now I am gonna put reverb on his main as well, but it's gonna be real mellow, right? So let's get rid of that old guy. Same thing. We'll go to 80s. I'm gonna run this to a chorus space. Probably go for something short, like a second. Again. Low cut around 300. Just get all the mud out. Leave the high up.
Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlocking my own detection, unplugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine that made them victim. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own.
See, so I like that. Now I could take these just for continuity's sake and try them out here.
Questioning my own intention, medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine that made them victim. Expert in the art of hurt, soiled from a lot of dirt, addicted to a lot of perks, lost my bros and printed shirts, floss that shows to hide the hurt, swallow pride and force the smirk. Sometimes it feel like I'm looking from the other side. Victims of homicide, trick them and pick them, then mama cry. The system convict them, then hung them dry. Shift them and twist them from hunger eyes. Wish them and miss them 1,000 times. It feel like they just stolen minds. So now I'm praying that I see them on the other side. On another ride, how we coincide? Can't. Who can I call for protection?
I wish they would hurry up and send me the damn auto-tune vocals already. And I always put that little low cut on everything because you just don't need anything that low. Yeah, it typically will because it's the same voice.
Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlocking my own detection, unplugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine that made them victim. I'm an expert in the art of hurt, soiled from a lot of dirt, addicted to a lot of perks, lost my bros and printed shirts, floss that shows to hide the hurt, swallow pride and force the smirk. Sometimes it feel like I'm looking from the other side. Victims of homicide, trick them and pick them, then mama cry. The system convict them, then hung them dry. Shift them and twist them from hunger eyes. Wish them and miss them 1,000 times. It feel like they just stolen minds. So now I'm praying that I see them on the other side. On another ride, how we coincide? Can't. Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlocking my own detection, unplugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine.
Alright, now I can get into this band bus a little bit since I got this going on. Let me get a loop here.
Who can I call for protection? Running from my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlocking my own.
Damn, hold up. Yo. 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 Hello. Oh, god damn it. Hello? What's up? I can hear you. What's up? Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I would be able to finish before 7:30 if I had it, but whatever. Alright. Yeah, if not, what's today? They're on through Thursday, ain't they? Monday through Friday. Yeah, I probably won't be able to get it out tonight. I might be able to, but I can't make no promises. And then tomorrow, the thing that sucks is tomorrow and Wednesday I got school until 9. So I'll be able to get back to work on this one till Thursday. Yeah. I can. Well, I tell you, I tell you what I can do. Since I don't have the stuff to finish this one, I can do the other ones right now. You know, but it's kind of, you know. Okay. All right, bro. All right, peace. God, I learn at school. No, I'm not into the Presonus Atom, but it's not like I mean, it might be cool, but it's just not. It's just not a piece of gear for what I do. You know, like I don't need 8 drum pads and encoders for Studio One. Like none of that shit in the MVP loops video excited me at all, because I don't make beats with MPV loops packs. You know what I mean? Like if they wanna impress me with that, bro, set that shit up on a live stream, right? Set it on a live stream like the way I work for you guys, right? Set that shit up on a live stream. Okay, let's set it up on a live stream, and then I want to see you make a beat with it, but without a pack that you specifically optimized to work well with the with that gear. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you drag in other samples from other places. You know what I mean? Like work how you really would in a real production environment. And I want to see like how dope it is then. I mean, every MIDI keyboard works for Studio One. Okay. Let's see what's good with No Love Lost. All right, that one looks like a fast one. And what's up with Damn, bro? Oh, these are both fast ones. Oh, I'll knock these out right now. Let's start with Damn, bro. And I was on the other side. See, he wants to. He's got a plug up in Orlando radio at 98.5. I don't know if any of y'all are in the Orlando area. You want to get your music played on 98.5. I am the plug for that, as long as you got clean versions. What do you mean there's some that don't work well? Are you talking about like where all the buttons come like pre-mapped and shit? Because I don't know any that do that. I either use an Akai LPK25 or I use my motif. My complete control. I gave it to Robert Blake, because he works on Machine, and he's a talented young brother that needs some help. I got a lot of gear in my lab, and I wasn't using it. I actually got the LPK because the real estate on my slate desk is very limited. So I couldn't put it on my desk and it be functional, but I could throw the LPK up here and it's fine.
I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't own me, won't you show show me where.
Yeah, and plus actually it was like it was dropping out on me on my Mac. I don't know what was going on with it, but I was like like that bitch would just stop working sometimes if I'm keeping it like all the way with y'all boys, man.
Damn, bro. I'm on the damn, bro.
All right, what do we oh, it's a straight time jam. 88.
Damn, bro. I'm on the damn, bro. I'm under pressure. Understand, bro. Damn, bro. I'm on damn.
Oh no, 70's a 140 jam.
Damn, bro. I'm under pressure. Understand, bro. I'm falling never makes me better. What's the plan, bro? Damn, bro. Father, homie. Bust pipes. Or they make dimes. Now they got me like. Ain't no time. Sometimes this life be crazy. Things just don't go your way. Ain't no time to lay down.
Yeah, oh yeah, I put my producer skills on the shelf when I mix. I don't try to when I first started getting mixed clients, that was a problem for me. Not even gonna lie, bro. Like I would hear somebody else's beat and I'd be like, oh man, I wanna change the hook or do this or do that, and it never worked out. See, what you got to if you seen any of those interviews that Pusha T was doing when he was doing his press run, and they were talking about Tiana Taylor's album and shit, and they were saying how she had demoitis. What happens is when somebody sends a track to you to mix, typically if it's a person going for like a $100 mix, a $200 mix, whatever you got your price at, they will have been riding around listening to this song for sometimes months, right? And they know every drop, they know every delay, they know every little thing on that song inside and out, man. And when you go in there and you put a change and it's new, it doesn't matter how good your change is. It doesn't like none of that is gonna matter. They're gonna hear it and they're gonna hear something different and they're gonna reject it every fucking time until you build up trust with them. I mean, bro, I had this one client, I went back and forth with them over delays, like over delays, to the point where I was just like, bro, send me your delay track and I'm just gonna mix it in. And I knew that my delay was hotter. I knew this shit was hotter, but there's like, no, they wanted it to bounce a certain way. I was like, all right, bro, that's weird. I got you though.
Sometimes this life be crazy.
So I like to work with the hook first.
Pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't own me. Won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh?
Yo, it's really all about doing your job and shutting the fuck up. It's not, you can't really start enforcing your will onto the creative output of what's going on.
Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure,
Hold up.
understand, bruh. I'm falling never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, home.
Let me see what this beat is doing. I'll show you guys. Oh man, this is yo. I'm gonna take this stream down, dude. I'm not leaving this up. This is too much game.
Damn, bruh.
Let me show you guys something here. Oh God, that beat is slamming. Hold on. All right, you see that? That's a fully mastered track, right? So if I take the gain of this down and then I go to limit it and put a whole bunch of stuff on it, it's not, recompressing this is gonna make the quality of this beat worse. It's not gonna make it sound any better. It's gonna make it worse. So it's a low pass filter. It's the he uses the Waves one knob filter that messes with the resonance. So what you do is when you're mixing a 2-track is you go to your main. Now, I know I always tell you guys don't put nothing on your main. But you go to your main. You grab your most obnoxious brick wall limiter. Set your ceiling to -1. And I probably won't put it up on my website either. I'll probably leave it up for a week and then I'm gonna take it down because this is way too much sauce. So what this does is this allows me, like, okay, so the beat's gonna stay this same volume, right? And the beat isn't gonna be limited. All right, so pay attention. You see how I got no attenuation on my L2? But since I've got the ceiling at -1 and I've got this setting here like this, when I put the vocals on, the vocals are going to be louder than the beat. But what this is going to wind up doing, what the L2 is going to wind up doing, is it's going to wind up compressing the vocals. Right, so instead of putting vocals on it and then clipping the master channel, this stops the vocal. This stops the limiter right here. Stops the master channel from clipping, and this is how you get a clean sound out of a 2-track. So watch. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. It's like, don't know me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. It's like, don't know me, won't you show me? It hurts my heart to see. Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. It's like, don't know me. All right, so again, good mic. Oh, we can run the virtual mix rack. Vocals. Warm vocals, because everybody likes things to sound warm. Damn, bruh, I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't know me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's all right, so if I didn't have the L2 on, watch my master fader. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This like, you see how we're clipping? Now we just dead that with the limiter. Like, don't know me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Man, y'all better act like I just showed you something amazing, because I fucking did. Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This like, yeah. Yeah, boys. I'm trying to told you right now. Oh, wait. There's more. But wait, there's more. All right, so check this out. Add bus for selected channels. Send this to the vocal bus. All right, so now we hit this. VST virtual mix rack. I love this preset, bro. Like this shit, bro. This, oh, bro. Slate Digital. Like I want to get rid of them because I hate paying the damn $150 every year, bro. I just want to own it outright. But at the same time, dude, this makes me so much money. Like this shit makes me so much money, dude.
Show me how you stand to see. These youngins starving, waiting on me. So I'ma hustle through this jungle and be all I could be. I walk like a G. This pressure only fitted for me. I know you watching, haters blocking. Pray you riding with me. As far as I see, it's plenty murders targeting me. I pray to Father every martyr had to struggle like me. I died for this cause. I'm fighting with my back to the wall. I'm back for this war. Keep stunting with me back for the brawl. Now they got me like, damn, bro. Pressure on the.
No, they'll sell it as a licensed user. It's just, bro. All them things are expensive as shit.
Sometimes this life get crazy. Things just don't go your way. Ain't no time to lay.
All right, you can't have no intro without the radio voice, right? Right? Yeah, you know it.
Sometimes this life get crazy. Things just don't go your way. Ain't no time to lay down. Ain't no time to play dead. Ain't no time to make no excuses. And we damn sure ain't crying. You just gotta keep it pushing. They say pressure bust pipes, or they make dimes. Now they got me like, damn, bro.
Let me see what that sounds like with a little echo.
Sometimes this life get crazy. Things just don't go your way. Ain't no time to lay down. Ain't no time to play dead. Ain't no time to make no excuses. And we damn sure ain't crying. You just gotta keep it pushing. They say pressure bust pipes, or they make dimes. Now they got me like, damn, bro. I'm under pressure, understand, bro. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bro? Damn, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's $150 for the year. It's not bad, you know. You can make that up in a mix or two. I don't want the new update. Just leave me alone.
Sometimes this life get crazy. Things just don't go your way. Ain't no time to lay down. Ain't no time to play dead. Ain't no time to make no excuses. And we damn sure ain't crying. You just gotta keep it pushing. They say pressure bust pipes, or they make dimes. Now they got me like, damn, bro. I'm under pressure, understand, bro. Sometimes this life get crazy. Things just don't go your way. Ain't no time to lay down. Ain't no time to play dead. Ain't no time to make no excuses. And we damn sure ain't crying. You just gotta keep it pushing. They say pressure bust pipes, or they make dimes.
Now they got me like, damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Now they got me like, damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me? It hurts my heart to see. Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me? It hurts my heart to see. Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me? It hurts my heart to see. Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes.
I don't know. It's confusing, bro. Like, you send it, like, think of it like putting the shit in folders. You know, you just send it to a bus.
These youngins starving, waiting on me. So I'ma hustle through this jungle and be all I could be. I walk like a G, this pressure only fitted for me. I know you watching, haters blocking, pray you riding with me. As far as I see, it's plenty murders targeting me. I pray the Father every martyr had to struggle like me. I died for this cause, I'm fighting with my back to the wall. I'm back for this war, keep stunting with me back for the brawl.
Okay, so here's the super sauce. All right, so the vocals are straight. All right, so now here comes the super sauce. Okay, what you're looking for, especially when you're fucking running using a 2-track, is, believe it or not, like an obnoxious amount of compression, but you can't do it all in one deal. So you need to hit a series of compression, right? So what we're gonna do first? What we're gonna do first is we're gonna run this chain. And y'all did not see this from me. This is why I can't leave this stream up. Where's the VST versions of my wave stuff? That's so weird. Whatever. So where am I at? We're gonna run the old Puig Tech. Load Dave Levine. Let's run on the track warmer.
Like, hey, These youngins starving, waiting on me. So I'ma hustle through this jungle and be all I could be. I walk like a G.
All right, so we're gonna run it through. We're gonna run it through the Puig Tech, right? Then we're gonna hit. I don't know why it does that. Then we're gonna run our Vox.
Fit it for me. Pray you riding with me. See, it's plenty murders targeting me. I pray the Father every martyr had to struggle like me. I died for this cause. I'm fighting with my back to the wall. We back for this war. Keep stunting with me back for the brawl. Now they got me like, hey. These youngins starving, waiting on me. So I'ma hustle through this jungle and be all I could be. I walk like a G. This pressure only fitted for me. I know you watching, haters blocking. Pray you riding with me. As far as I see, it's plenty murders targeting me. I pray the Father.
Okay. And then you want to get a Fairchild. Oops. Which one is their Fairchild? Snake Digital. Great. Ah, the MU, that's right. Okay.
Hey, these youngins starving, waiting on me. So I'm.
This one is gonna have a slower attack. The Arvox has a real fast attack, right? Okay, boom. Now we're gonna use a slow attack, medium release. All right, and then I like this one because it lets you. It has a high pass filter, so I'm not gonna compress anything under 200. Right, that's what I love about this. And then we're just gonna knock this down a couple dB again.
Hey, these youngins starving, waiting on me. So I'ma hustle through this jungle and be all I could be. I walk like a G. This pressure only fitted for me. I know you watching, haters blocking. Pray you riding with me. As far as I see, it's plenty murders targeting me. I pray the Father every martyr had to struggle like me. I die.
All right, and then here is. I probably don't need to do it.
For this cause, I'm fighting with my back to the wall.
Yeah. On songs, like on a full mix, I'll have an L after this chain, right? I have an L2 right down here, and then it'll knock down about 3 dB. But that's already happening over here, so I'm not gonna duplicate that effect. I like the way it sounds. I knew I liked the way that it sounds. I just wanted to double check that that's what was happening.
Hey, these youngins starving, waiting on me. So I'ma hustle through this jungle and be all I could be. I walk like a G.
Now that I've got all that compression taken care of, I can work with this fader now. Cause I already got a balance on the hook. Let me just make sure I got a balance on the hook from the verse.
Damn, bruh, I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Damn, bruh, I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. And falling never makes me better, what's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh, Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me? It hurts my heart to see these youngins starving, waiting on me.
You hear how there is like because of the ridiculous amount of compression, like that's a shitload of compression on there, because of the ridiculous amount of compression, but because it's done in series, you can it goes from part to part, and you don't lose any volume. There's no weird shit going on. It's perfectly level. So now, and this is why I do all this bussing and stuff, because it's to get to a point where when I get to the end of the song, if I have I wanted to show this to you guys on the other mix, but if I have this, you know, these three buses right here at the end when I'm balancing, all I'm using is these 3 faders. That's why we bus.
Sometimes this life get crazy. Things just don't go your way. Ain't no time to lay down. Ain't no time to play dead. Ain't no time to make no excuses. And we damn sure ain't crying. You just gotta keep it pushing. They say pressure bust pipes, or they make diamonds.
Now they got me like, damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. And falling never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me? It hurts my heart to see these youngins starving, waiting on me. So I'ma hustle through this jungle and be all I could be. I walk like a G, this pressure only fitted for me. I know you watching, haters blocking, pray you riding with me. As far as I see, it's plenty murders targeting me. I pray to Father, every martyr had to struggle like me. I died for this cause, I'm fighting with my back to the wall. I'm back for this war, keep starting with me back for the brawl. Now they got me like, damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh?
So I'll listen from a verse to a hook, back to a verse. And then what I like to do is, now that I know I got it balanced, I've got all my compression and EQ out of the way. I like tone everything. I like the space. I'll go to my vocal bus and I'll bring the fader all the way down. Come back to the hook, because I like to work on the loudest part of the song. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this fader up, and this is what I love about the fader port. Is I'm gonna push this fader up until I get that perfect pocket, and then leave it, and then I can work on see if there's any dropouts or anything I want to add, right?
This life don't owe me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, this life don't owe me, won't you show me? It hurts my heart to see these youngins starving, waiting on me. So I'ma hustle through this jungle and be all I could be. I walk like a G, this pressure only fitted for me. I know you watching, haters blocking, pray you riding with me. As far as I see, it's plenty murders targeting me. I pray to Father, every martyr had to struggle like me. I died for this cause, I'm fighting with my back to the wall. I'm back for this war, keep starting with me back for the brawl. Now they got me like, damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't owe me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh? Cause this pressure got me climbing this wall. Timing is out, show me where you stand, bruh. Cause this pressure got me climbing this wall. Timing is out, so then we gon' be grinding it all. Just tell them sunset to sundown. Cause too many shorties been gunned down. Too many shorties got guns now. You too, little shorty, wanna run now? Damn, bruh. Lord, won't you take me where I stand, bruh? These streets don't love me, it get ugly for these bands, bruh. We all thieves and they ain't no Eagles and Max now. Selling packs now, they mind is set on Eagles and Max now. Selling packs now, they mind is set on evil attacks now. Eagles and Max now. Selling packs now. They minus holding Eagles and Max now. Selling packs now. They minus holding Eagles and Max now. Selling packs. Holding Eagles and Max now. Selling packs now. They minus set on evil attacks now. So we pack holding Eagles and Max now. Selling packs now. They minus set on evil attacks now. So we pack now. Praying to make it home to lay back down. Damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm falling, never makes me better. What's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't know me, won't show me where you stand up tall. Cause this pressure got me climbing this wall. Timing is out, so then we gon' be grinding it all. Just tell them sunset to sundown. Cause too many shorties been gunned down. Too many shorties got guns now. You too, little shorty, wanna run now? Damn, bruh. Lord, won't you take me where I stand, bruh? These streets don't love me, it get ugly for these bands, bruh. We all thieves and there ain't no honor. We all bleed, we ain't worried about karma. We all need, we ain't worried about drama. It's all great like sheep in slaughter. Damn, bruh.
My bad. I did most of that in my headphones. I needed to pull it up on the Avantones and just double check it before I bounced it out. But yeah, that is the end of that. And then we'll do a little fade work right there.
Better, what's the plan, bruh? Damn, bruh. Father, hold me in your hands, bruh. This life don't know me, won't you show me where you stand, bruh?
I just wonder.
This life don't know me, won't you show me? It hurts my eyes to see. These youngins starving, waiting on me. So I'ma hustle through this jungle and be all I could be. I walk like a G, this pressure only fitted for me. I know you watching, haters blocking, pray you riding with me. As far as I see, it's plenty murders targeting me. I pray to Father, every martyr had to struggle like me. I died for this cause, I'm fighting with my back to the wall. I'm back for this war, keep starting with me back for now. They got me like, damn, bruh. I'm under pressure, understand, bruh. I'm for.
God, so many delays.
It hurts my eyes to see. These youngins starving, waiting on me. So I'ma hustle through this jungle.
Alright, bet. Did I make a... Yeah, I did. So with the effects on the bus versus the Vox, when they send the corrected vocals, you can just plug it in. Yeah. Well, that's why I stopped working on the other one, because like auto-tune also adds like a bit of like cool distortion. Like auto-tune is a really cool distortion box too. But you know, like the way like the EQ is gonna be a little bit different and stuff like that. That's why I stopped working on that one. And then here's the thing, right? So now you look at you see we didn't the whole reason why I do that why I mix these the way that I mix them is You see we didn't lose the transients, right? Because what happens so many times when you mix a 2-track and then you lower the beat to fit the vocals without clipping the DAW, and then you remaster it, so you're compressing the beat with an L2, and then you're doing all that stuff, is these transients wind up getting smashed, and the difference in volume between here and up here is what makes a beat smack. Like this is the visual representation of slap. If you don't have a curve like this, your shit doesn't slap. It's just it's not gonna sound like that. What makes, I want you guys to pay attention. I'm gonna tell you something. The way that speakers work is the way that you get a speaker to hit hard is it needs to push out as far as it can, and then it needs to return to its original position, or as close as possible to its original position. So if you have a track that's just a pure like square block pushed out, it doesn't have any smack whatsoever. It just has one constant volume, a constant loud volume, and that's super fatiguing. You want, a quiet part, a loud part, a louder part, back to quiet parts, back to dropouts, things like that. This is obviously, a heavily mastered track, but this is going on the radio right now. And you see when you play it solo,
Sometimes this life get crazy. Things just don't go your way.
like if we take, let me see if I got anything in here. Industry music. I think Elevate has 808s. You see what I'm saying, though? You see how it still has space to where it goes like, this is Elevate by Drake, to where that wave goes all the way down almost to 0 and then pops back up. That's how you get smack. Mixes. Sent. Now send me my money. What you talking about? Z, you still in the chat, bro? Saf, you stupid, bro. I don't know, bro. I didn't listen to that shit. the hell's the name of the other one? No Love Lost. Oh yeah, Timberland produced it. All right, bro.
Yeah, ain't no love laws. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice the flaws, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love laws. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice the flaws, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love laws. The most hateful, envious bastards, ungrateful. Better start cutting them ties before they break you. Better start cutting the grass before.
One thing I do, like if I notice something where this occurs at the intro and this occurs in the outro, a real quick easy thing I'll do is I'll just cut those, right? And duplicate the track complete. One, get rid of that side, one, get rid of that side. That way I could work on them as individual pieces. All right, Ron, take it easy, bro.
Ain't no love laws.
Z, my one-on-ones cost $50 an hour, but you need to be able to set your DAW up, or to be able to set your computer up to screen capture the way that I do, so that I can hear the audio from your DAW. Otherwise, I can't help you. I've tried to do one-on-ones before, and motherfuckers want to fucking have a one-on-one consultation and play me their music over their laptop speakers into their laptop mic on Skype, and that shit just doesn't work out because I can't hear anything. So I do offer one-on-ones. I typically don't do a lot of them because nobody can seem to figure out how to screen capture their stuff. So if you could figure that out, we could chat and I'll help you out.
Ain't no love lost. Yo, man, I don't even...
Like this track right here, that should be on a different track. I use OBS. It's free. It's free and super easy to set up.
Ain't no love lost. Yo, man.
man. I don't even know why they act like they love when they know deep down inside they can't stand you.
Team Viewer? I gotta fuck with Team Viewer. I haven't messed with it yet. I've heard nothing but great things about it though.
Really wanna snipe the balls, it's like the balls. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce and jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna bastards ungrateful. Better start cutting them ties before they break you.
Oh shit, I gotta do. I didn't get the BPM.
They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but they acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like the balls. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce and jumped in horse. Ain't no love. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to.
That's crazy. Oh, why is it doing that? No. No. Shit.
It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. The most hateful, envious bastards, ungrateful. Better start cutting them ties before they break you. Better start cutting the grass before they snake you. I'm doing much better than cash, so now they hate you.
I see the green-eyed monster,
but I'm a mobster. See him when they scheme on you, but I'm the washer. See him when they lean on you like I'm the sponsor. Quick to put it yeah, ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the
There we go. I mean, I'm mixing in them now. I have to finish it on the mix cubes, but yeah, it's fine. They're fine.
They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like the balls. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. The most hateful, envious bastards, ungrateful. Better start cutting them ties before they break you. Better they acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. The most hateful, envious bastards, ungrateful. Better start cutting them ties before they break you. Better start cutting the grass before they snake you. I'm doing much better than cash, so now they hate you.
I see the green-eyed monster,
but I'm a mobster. See him when they scheme on you, but I'm the washer. See him when they lean on you like I'm the sponsor. Quick to put a team on you, so cut the roster. We here to thrive, not to survive. We alive, we making strides, so you down or you die. In your eyes, I see I'm just a fish to fry. But my ties, my real soldiers putting fifths to guys. Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. Truth is, there wasn't none in the first place. I see they smile, but they switched it from the first face. My birthplace breeded snakes to
stand you.
Yeah, ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost.
So like these right here, you see how it's got a double stack? That right there, that is a perfect opportunity to go hard left and right. Wherever you could pan hard left and right, you want to do it.
Stand you. Yeah, ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the
dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump in horse. Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump in horse. Ain't no love lost. The most hateful, envious bastards, ungrateful. Better start cutting them ties before they break you. Better start cutting the grass before they snake you. I'm doing much better than cash, so now they hate you. I see the green-eyed monster, but I'm a mobster. See them when they scheme on you, but I'm the washer. See them when they lean on you like I'm the sponsor. Quick to put a team on you, so cut the roster. We here to thrive, not to survive. We alive, we making strides, so you down or you die. In your eyes, I see I'm just a fish to fry, but my ties, my real soldiers putting fifths to guys. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump in horse. Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump in horse. Ain't no love. Truth is, there wasn't none in the first place. I see they smile, but they switched it from the first face. My birthplace, breeding snakes to a rat race, where pythons squeeze the block to be icons, with short arms squeeze glocks for these gold charms. Bad company, you crept up under me. It's hard to stay sucker free. Be damned, you make a duck of me. We call it thuggery. These young boys hungry, and friendships are luxury, and brotherhoods are absentee. I'm clean money, so I sit back and have some tea. The scene funny, they ain't built back to clap at me. Boucher, the cocky HNIC. You mad at me? Then say la vie. Before you laying in the bed, plug straight IV. And I'm screaming I'm the best like the late Ali. You might as well lay it to rest like R.I.P. No love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump in horse. Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. Sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. The most hateful, envious bastard. The sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. The most hateful, envious bastards, ungrateful. Better start cutting them ties before they break you. Better start cutting the grass before they snake you. I'm doing much better than cash, so now they hate you. I see the green-eyed monster, but I'm a mobster. See them when they scheme on you, but I'm the washer. See them when they lean on you like I'm the sponsor. Quick to put a team on you, so cut the roster. We here to thrive, not to survive. We alive, we making strides, so you down or you die. In your eyes, I see I'm just a fish to fry, but my ties, my real soldiers putting fifths to guys. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. Truth is, there wasn't none in the first place. I see they smile, but they switched it from the first face. My birthplace, breeding snakes to a rat race, where pythons squeeze the block to be icons, with short arms squeeze glocks for these gold charms. Bad company, you crept up under me. It's hard to stay sucker free. Be damned, you make a duck of me. The sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse. Ain't no love lost. The most hateful, envious bastards, ungrateful. Better start cutting them ties before they break you. Better start cutting the grass before they snake you. I'm doing much better than cash, so now they hate you. I see the green-eyed monster, but I'm a mobster. See them when they scheme on you, but I'm the washer. Grass before they snake you. I'm doing much better than cash, so now they hate you. I see the green-eyed monster, but I'm a mobster. See them when they scheme on you, but I'm the washer. See them when they lean on you like I'm the sponsor. Quick to put a team on you, so cut the roster. We hate you. I see the green green-eyed monster, but I'm a mobster. See them when they scheme on ya, but I'm the washer. See them when they lean on you like I'm the sponsor. Quick to put a team on you, so cut the roster. We here to thrive, not to survive. We alive, we making strides, so you down or you before they snake you. I'm doing much better than cash, so now they hate you. I see the green-eyed monster, but I'm a mobster. See them when they scheme on ya, but I'm the washer. See them when they lean on you like I'm the sponsor. Quick to put a team on you, so cut the roster. We here to thrive, not to survive. We alive, we making strides, so you down or you die. In your eyes, I see I'm just a fish to fry, but my ties, my real soldiers putting fifths to guys. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then roster. We here to thrive, not to survive. We alive, we making strides, so you down or you die. In your eyes, I see I'm just a fish to fry, but my ties, my real soldiers putting fifths to guys. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump then horse. Ain't no love lost. They acting eyes, I see I'm just a fish to fry, but my ties, my real soldiers putting fifths to guys. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump then horse. Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump then horse. Ain't no love lost. Truth is, there wasn't none in the first place. I see they smile, but they switched it from the first face. My birthplace breeded snakes to a rat race, where pythons squeeze the block to be icons, with short arms squeeze Glocks for these gold charms. Bad company, you crept up under me. It's hard to stay sucker free. Be damned, you make a duck of me. We call it thuggery. These young boys hungry, and friendships are luxury, and brotherhoods are absentee. I'm clean money, so I sit back and have some tea. The scene funny, they ain't built back to clap at me. I see they smile, but they switched it from the first face. My birthplace breeded snakes to a rat race, where pythons squeeze the block to be icons, with short arms squeeze Glocks for these gold charms. Bad company, you crept up under me. It's hard to stay sucker free. Be damned, you make a duck of me. We call it thuggery. These young boys hungry, and friendships are luxury, and brotherhoods are absentee. I'm clean money, so I sit back and have some tea. The scene funny, they ain't built back to clap at me. Boucher, the cocky HNIC. You mad at me, then say la vie. Before you laying in the bed, plug straight IV. And I'm screaming I'm the best, like with short arms squeeze Glocks for these gold charms. Bad company, you crept up under me. It's hard to stay sucker free. Be damned, you make a duck of me. We call it thuggery. These young boys hungry, and friendships are luxury, and brotherhoods are absentee. I'm clean money, so I sit back and have some tea. The scene funny, they ain't built back to clap at me. Boucher, the cocky HNIC. You mad at me, then say la vie. Before you laying in the bed, plug straight IV. And I'm screaming I'm the best, like the late Ali. You might as well lay it to rest like R.I.P. No love lost. They Boucher, the cocky HNIC. You mad at me, then say la vie. Before you laying in the bed, plug straight IV. And I'm screaming I'm the best, like the late Ali. You might as well lay it to rest like R.I.P. No love lost. They built back to clap at me. Boucher, the cocky HNIC. You mad at me, then say la vie. Before you laying in the bed, plug straight IV. And I'm screaming I'm the best, like the late Ali. You might as well lay it to rest like R.I.P. No love lost. They young boys hungry, and friendships are luxury, and brotherhoods are absentee. I'm cliche, the cocky HNIC. You mad at me, then say la vie. Before you laying in the bed, plug straight IV. And I'm screaming I'm the best, like the late Ali. You might as well lay it to rest like R.I.P. No love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump then horse. Ain't no love lost. You mad at me, then say la vie. Before you laying in the bed, plug straight IV. And I'm screaming I'm the best, like the late Ali. You might as well lay it to rest like R.I.P. No love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump then horse.
You peep the 4 count. Yo, that's something, especially when you're doing 2 tracks, bro. You gotta, even if they got a good engineer and they already got like some nice dropouts and stuff like that. You wanna go and add some stutters. You know, don't be afraid to chop up the waves. This is really fun for me. It's just like taking someone's basic 2 track and flipping it and messing around with it. But you see this one's volume, it's not translating well to we're not getting that constant -6 RMS. So all you got to do if you run into a situation like that, because this mix is quieter than the one I just sent, and you don't want that to happen, especially if you're sending back a few at a time. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna work this threshold down a little bit.
They acting strange when the dice.
You see, yeah, we're not getting any attenuation on it.
They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump in horse. Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump in horse. Ain't no love lost. The most hateful, envious bastards, ungrateful. Better start cutting them ties before they break you. Better start cutting the grass before they snake you. I'm doing much better than cash, so now they hate you. I see the green-eyed monster, but I'm a mobster. See him when they scheme on you, but I'm the washer. See him when they lean on you like I'm the sponsor. Quick to put a team on you, so cut the roster. We here to thrive, not to survive. We alive, we making strides, so you down or you die. In your eyes, I see I'm just a fish to fry, but my ties, my real soldiers putting fifths to guys. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. See, I'm just a fish to fry, but my ties, my real soldiers putting fifths to guys. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss. My real soldiers putting fifths to guys. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the my ties, my real soldiers putting fifths to guys. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump in horse. Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump in horse. Ain't no love lost. Truth is, there wasn't none in the first place. I see they smile, but they switched it from the first face. My birthplace breeded snakes to a rat race, where pythons squeeze the block to be icons. With short arms, squeeze Glocks for these gold charms. Bad come fifths to guys. They acting strange when the ain't no love lost. Yo, man, I don't even. Ain't no love lost. Yo, man, I don't even know why they act like they love you when they know deep down inside they can't stand you. Yeah, the most hateful, envious bastards, ungrateful. Better start cutting them ties before they break you. Better start cutting the grass before they snake you. I'm doing much better than cash, so now they hate you. I see the green-eyed monster, but I'm a mobster. See him when they scheme on you, but I'm the washer. See him when they lean on you like I'm the sponsor. Quick to put a team on you, so cut the. Ain't no love lost. Yo, man, I don't even know why they act like they love you when they know deep down inside they can't stand you. Yeah, ain't no love lost. Ain't no love lost. Yo, man, I don't even know why they act like they love you when they know deep down inside they can't stand you. Yeah, ain't no love lost. They acting. Ain't no love lost. Yo, ain't no love lost.
no love lost.
Yo, man, I don't even know why they act like they love you when they know deep down inside they can't stand you.
Yeah,
ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really
ain't no love lost.
Yo, man, I don't even know why they act like they love you when they know deep down inside they can't stand you.
Yeah,
ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the
lost.
Yo, man, I don't even know why they act like they love you when they know deep down inside.
Ain't no love lost.
Yo, man, I don't even know why they act like they love you when they know deep down inside they can't stand you.
Yeah,
ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse.
Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse.
Ain't no love lost.
The most hateful, envious bastards, ungrateful. Better start cutting them ties before they break you. Better start cutting the grass before they snake you. I'm doing much better than cash, so now they hate you. I see the green-eyed monster, but I'm a mobster. See them when they scheme on you, but I'm the washer. See them when they lean on you like I'm the sponsor. Quick to put a team on you, so cut the roster. We here to thrive, not to survive. We alive.
Hey, yo, you think I don't see you? I got my eyes on you.
Ain't no love lost.
Yo, man, I don't even know why they act like they love you when they know deep down inside they can't stand you.
Yeah,
ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse.
Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse.
Ain't no love lost.
The most hateful, envious bastards, ungrateful. Better start cutting them ties before they break you. Better start cutting the grass before they snake you. I'm doing much better than cash, so now they hate you. I see the green-eyed monster, but I'm a mobster. See them when they scheme on you, but I'm the washer. See them when they lean on you like I'm the sponsor. Quick to put a team on you, so cut the roster. We here to thrive, not to survive. We alive, we making strides, so you down or you die. In your eyes, I see I'm just a fish to fry, but my ties, my real soldiers putting fifths to guys.
They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse.
Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse.
Ain't no love lost.
Truth is, they wasn't none in the first place. I see they smile, but they switched it from the first face. My birthplace breeded snakes to a rat race, where pythons squeeze the block to be icons, with short arms squeeze Glocks for these gold charms. Bad company, you crept up under me. It's hard to stay sucker free. Be damned, you make a duck of me. We call it thuggery. These young boys hungry, and friendships are luxury, and brotherhoods are absentee. I'm clean money, so I sit back and have some tea. The scene funny, they ain't built back to clap at me. Boucher, the cocky HNIC. You mad at me? Then say la vie. Before you laying in the bed, plug straight IV. And I'm screaming I'm the best like the late Ali. You might as well lay it to rest like R.I.P.
Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse.
Ain't no love lost. They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the balls. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jumped in horse.
Ain't no love lost. Hey, yo, you think I don't see you? I got my eyes on y'all, man. They They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the boss. It's like divorce. There's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump in horse.
Ain't no love lost.
They acting strange when the dice get tossed. It's nice to floss, but really wanna snipe the boss. It's like divorce. To do it, there's a price and cost. You want the sauce, then jump in horse.
Ain't no love lost.
The most hateful, envious bastards, ungrateful. Better start cutting them ties before they break you. Better start cutting the grass before they snake you. I'm doing much better than cash, so now they hate you. I see the green-eyed monster, but I'm a mobster. I got my eyes on y'all, man. Ain't no love lost.
Sorry, I had to cut the mic off to run the speakers. Were these vocals recorded in an acoustically treated room? I asked because I can hear the words in the vocals very clearly. Not only were they recorded in an acoustically treated room and not a closet or a vocal booth, they're recorded in a real studio in a live room, in going through a professional mic and a professional preamp. That's what makes the big difference. That's what makes everything sound 3D. It's the analog signal chain. It wouldn't sound the same. I have to do different shit. Just the first thing I would tell you is, if you're recording in the closet, stop fucking recording in the closet. Like record in an open room. The closet isn't helping your stuff sound any better. It's making it sound worse. Like if you ever go to a studio and you look at the vocal booth is never the size of a closet. It's like the size of a bedroom, or like the size of half of a bedroom. It's like this. The better that your vocal sounds without any mixing, it's gonna sound that much better with mixing. File close. Right, we just bounced that. Yes. Okay, now we got, it looks like I got the shit from Buddy. I just saw it. Four minutes ago. Get my files. Yeah, I already got your instrumental. I don't need the fucking instrumental. I need... Well, what's a poor quality synth? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ah, God damn it. You have to send me stems like this, and you have to pay me. One, 2, 3, 4. It sound like a stock sound from FL Studio. Then you need to pick a sound that doesn't sound like a stock sound from FL Studio. There's nothing you could do to make it not sound like a stock sound from FL Studio. I think it's the thing a lot of people don't understand about mixing is like this, like nothing somebody can do can make your shit sound better, like different. Like nothing's gonna make it sound different. No, there's nothing you could do. Well, I mean, bro, like that's the thing. When you're mixing, you can't like try to make that shit sound like something that is not. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be what it ain't, bro.
Detection, I'm plugging my own connection, questioning my own intentions. My medicine that made them victims. My medicine that made them victims. See, I'm an expert in the art of hurt, soiled from a lot of dirt, addicted, took a lot of perks, lost my bros in printed shirts, floss that shows to hide the hurt, swallow pride and forced to smirk. Sometimes I feel like I'm looking from the other side. Trick them and pick them.
What the fuck? Fucking clowns, bro.
Looking from the other side.
The last song was a 2-track. I charge $100 for those, and then full track outs I charge $200. Craftmaster954@gmail.com. Hit me up, Z. Craftmaster954.
Looking from the other side. Is anybody out there? Yeah. Can anybody hear me? Yeah. 'Cause I can see so clearly. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it feel like I'm looking from the other side. My medicine that make them victims. I'm an expert in the art of hurt, soiled from a lot of dirt, addicted, took a lot of perks, lost my bro
and printed shirts. Floss that shows to hide the hurt. Swallow pride and force to smirk. Sometimes it feel like I'm looking from the other side. So now I'm praying that I see them on the other side. Boucher. Clean money music.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Mr. Forecoat. Absolutely, plenty of times. Dude, to be honest with you, I turn down more mixes than I take. Because people because people have unrealistic expectations of what paying somebody to mix their song can do.
Out there, yeah. Can anybody hear me? Yeah. 'Cause I can see so clearly. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it feel like I'm looking from the other side.
Running in my own reflection, gunning at my own infection, Sherlocking my own detection, unplugging my own connection, questioning my own intention, medicine my made up symptoms, my medicine that made them victims, my medicine that made them victims. I'm an expert in the art of hurt.
Dude, why don't these line up, bro? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so annoying. I'm gonna have to bump and nudge stuff, and I do not have patience for this at 8 o'clock at night on Monday. No, sir. No, sir, not doing this. Not now. I'll fucking line those up later. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. So the question is, my girl's watching the Emmys, and I don't want to watch that shit. So do I set my PlayStation up and play Spider-Man? Do I make a beat? Football? Nah. I don't fuck with football, bro. Make a beat it is. All right, bro. All right, y'all boys. I'm gonna hop off too. Y'all keep it simple, but do not be basic, and we'll see you on the next one.